Hi everyone, Jennifer here, welcoming you to another episode of Jennifer's Tale, My Life as a Crossdresser. I, of course, am Jennifer, and if you are new to my podcast, welcome. If you're watching this or listening to this, chances are you are a crossdresser just like me, or maybe you are a friend of a crossdresser, significant other, maybe you're a trans individual, maybe you're in our rainbow of assorted girls. Welcome to my podcast. Please do me a favor before anything else, like and subscribe right below where you see my picture here. And please check out previous episodes. Simple as that. I've been cross-dressing for a long time. This podcast is all about my life, my thoughts, my feelings, my experiences, all sorts of different stuff. If you check out previous episodes, you'll find me talking about my favorite articles of women's clothes, times I've been out, my thoughts, my feelings. My life is an open book for all of you out there, and if you've been following along, you know that's the case. I hope you'll check out this podcast. Please like and subscribe, like I said. If you're listening to this as an audio podcast, whether it's on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, wherever you find your favorite audio podcast, same rules apply to you. I am a crossdresser. I've been a crossdresser my whole life. Please do me a favor, subscribe to this podcast. Check out previous episodes. Let your friends know about it. And let's get into this episode. Now, this episode I've entitled Baby Steps for several different reasons. Today I had, as you can see, or as you can hear, I've had a little Jen time this morning. I was able to get my whole family off to work, which gave me time to dress as Jen and have a little kind of me time to record some podcast episodes. And I chatted with my good friend Jerry this morning, and I was like, Jerry, do you have any idea for podcast episodes? And one of the topics that she suggested was talking about kind of baby steps or getting a crossdresser out of the house. Me being a crossdresser for a long time, I get out quite a bit. But I know that there are plenty of girls out there, probably some of you watching or listening, that are scared to go out in public. You're scared. You love dressing up as your feminine self. You love looking, top of the line, chef's kiss, looking as great as you can. But you seem to be stuck within your four walls, within your home, your apartment, anything, wherever you're comfortable. And getting out the front door is a challenge. Well, think about baby steps. When I hear that term, my first thought is the movie Groundhog Day, where Bill Murray is, trying to accomplish something, and the therapist is like, you need to do it little by little, look at it as small steps. And going out in public as a crossdresser is no exception. When I first started going out, when I first dressed up and I had an apartment of my own, the first thing I did to be comfortable going out was just stepping out my front door. I stepped out onto my landing. I lived on the third floor, and I stood in the stairwell at the top of the stairs, just being able to get out and say, I'm out. I made it past the front door. As soon as I would hear somebody leave their apartment, dash right back in to my place where I know I was comfortable. But now, you can kind of do the same thing. But one of the baby steps that Jerry and I thought was a good baby step, going out for a drive. Something as nice and simple as that. Maybe you have a garage that's right attached to your house, so you can dress up as your femme self, go get in your car and sneak out without the neighbors seeing you. And if they do, oh well. Or maybe you can, get dressed up as much as you can and do your makeup and everything. Just leave your boobs off and your wig off. Take them with you, put them in the car, sneak out, find a park somewhere. Find a parking lot somewhere where you can put your breast forms in, your wig on, and voila, you're out in public. You're being seen, you're being validated as being an individual, and it's a first step. Breaking past that initial barrier, that front door is something that helps get you out into the open. That front door is almost like the front door of a jail cell. Once you get past there, freedom is right around the corner. It's just down the road. Even going out for a drive, if you want to take another step beyond that, maybe going through a drive-thru. Go to McDonald's and order some chicken nuggets. That way you can eat and not mess up your makeup. And most you have to do is place your order at the speaker, and you can go to the window, get your order, say thank you very much, and be on your way. If they happen to give you a funny look or clock you as a guy dressed as a woman, who cares? They don't know you. You don't know them. You'll never see them again. And that's the way it is. It's just something nice and simple like that. Or, even McDonald's nowadays, you can place your order on the app, and you don't have to really talk to anybody. You just have to go through the drive-thru, give them your code, they hand you the food, and you're on your way. So there's lots of different ways, or different things you can do, but what it boils down to is taking that first baby step will lead you into a bigger and vaster world, and your fear level will start going down the more often you do it. I can speak from experience that the more times that you go out, the easier it gets, the more comfortable you get, more comfortable as your feminine self you feel, the more secure you feel about yourself, the more confident you feel about yourself, and it's a snowball effect. It all goes into becoming more comfortable being you in your own skin, no matter if it's your guy self or your feminine self. So there you go, baby steps. Take those baby steps. Don't be afraid to leave your four walls. Going for a drive, think of it as your four walls on wheels. You still are in the comfort of your enclosed space where you don't have to interact with anybody, but at the same time, you're out in the world. You're out experiencing life. And that's what life is all about, is experiences. So I'd love to hear what you think on this matter, how you feel about this. Maybe you've taken some baby steps yourself. Maybe you want to take baby steps and found this episode interesting. I'd love to hear from you. Various different ways you can do that. You can find me on Facebook. You can go to search for Jennifer's Tale, My Life as a Crossdresser. You can also find my personal Facebook page, which is Jennifer Hangartner, which is my name. Last name is Hangartner. Leave me a message there. Send me a message. Leave a comment, and you can also send me an email. Address for that is Jennifer's Tale Podcast, that's all one word, @gmail.com. I hope to hear from you. I would love to find out more about you, find out more about your baby steps, find out more about just you in general. So until next time, this is Jennifer saying hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.